And we're back. It's
Oh my god. My dog just died. Girl.
girls. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Thunderstruck! That hurt my fingers a lot. No, it didn't. But I
It hurt my fingers a lot. I hope it hurt. No, it didn't.
You know what's crazy? I'm so pathological that I can't even tell which one of those answers was the true answer.
Mine.
9. I decline to answer. I plead the 69th.
On the topic of 69, what was your Diva moment of the week?
Oh, getting rid like a bad bitch in the backseat of a car. I'm joking. I wish. My Diva moment of the week, sisters, is so...
Was it yesterday?
Okay. So there I was.
Here we go. We're building up to it.
There I was, half asleep at 8:30 in the morning yesterday, wandering into my workplace and stopping to get a coffee beforehand in the cafe outside of the Coles in the Aspley hypermarket. Because I work in a hypermarket. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't know if you've ever been to a hypermarket before, but they're always full of old people and crackheads. And lo and behold, the combination of the two came up to me as I'm standing in the line. She was wearing these fuck me rainbow tights and this like bright sky blue top. So she had like the most color fucked outfit I've ever seen. And it was truly quite interesting. Anyway, so I'm standing in the line there and she's like sitting behind me at the table and she's just staring at me. And I was like, there's 3 people in front of me. And I was like, what is this bitch looking at? What is this bitch looking at? And then she's just like, she's just doing these ones. And then she gets up.
Run.
And then she walks over and she does this. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, is that a fairy or a butterfly on your arm? And I went,
Show them.
and I'm like, a fairy? And she's like, oh, a fairy for a fairy? And I was like, huh? And she's like, no, nothing. It's okay. And walks off. And I'm like, no, what did you just say? I wanted to hear it again. And she went, I said, is that a fairy for a fairy? And I was like, well yes, sister. Clock that. And she went, what do you say to them when they want you? Come fly with me? And I went, what?
What in the Peter Pan?
I went, hello?
Never gone to that land.
And then I went, sister, like the show? She went, there's a show called Come Fly With Me. And I went, yes.
It's not Come Fly.
Isn't it?
It's Come Fly Away.
No, it's not. There's Come Fly With Me with David Williams and
Oh, I'm
Lucas.
thinking of a musical theatre show.
I'm not. I'm thinking...
My bad.
I'm thinking of the classic British comedy.
David Williams is classic.
That is... ancient.
Shout out to Eliza.
Recognize! We always support a sister in her gilf endeavors. And that's, you know, we're an open and loving community in this household.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You know, Hugh Hefner wouldn't have a career without girls like Liza.
Who said that?
Thunderstruck!
Who said that? I feel so violated. And I'm not even related to this. Sorry, Eliza.
You're feeling the damage for her.
Yeah. Eliza, help.
Oh, it's okay. She'll see this next, or will she?
Someone will.
Someone will, and hopefully that someone will
That
send
feel
it to her.
resonated.
Someone will feel their taint tickle. Girl, what was your Diva moment of the week?
I had one, but now I've completely forgotten after all of that. What did I do this week? Monday. Tuesday.
Brock, what comes after Wednesday?
Thursday.
Yay! You got it!
Okay, wait, actually. Keep talking.
Sister.
I need my phone.
Okay.
I need to start writing these
Keep
down.
talking.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Ah. So this week I started acting classes. Diva moment of the week. Sometimes the most diva you could be is when you've learned something new about yourself or your craft.
Or you rediscover an old thing.
Shut up. Much like your hairline.
Oh, huh?
You're going to rediscover a new one, aren't you?
I think that's simply just... Well, actually, it will be rediscovered. It will be rediscovered. You know, I looked into Turkey the other day. Turns out they're only $1,000.
Yeah, but then the plane flight,
Which is only $1,000.
accommodation.
That's only like 500.
So right then, that's already $2.5 grand.
Which, in my mind...
Not Australian dollars.
In my mind, I thought it was going to be 10.
Clock. Anyway.
So that sounds cheap to me, sister. I'm going to start saving.
Total sidetrack. My boyfriend today on the phone was like, go wash your hair. It's a bit like go pat it down. It's a bit like poofy.
Poofy.
Yeah. And I was like, it's short. It's going to look that way. And he's like, yeah, but it shows you a receding hairline. And I was like, I don't even have one. What do you mean? He was joking, I think.
Lift your hairline up for us, for the audience. Wait to the corners.
That is the corners.
That's the corners?
Like,
Oh,
that's...
that side. No, girl, that's just your hairline.
Exactly. I don't think I really have a receding one.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that's not my diva moment. That is clearly not my diva moment of the week. My diva moment of the week was that
Your
acting
hair
class.
gets so poofy when you get it cut.
Yeah, but my hair also looks...
It always gags me. I'm like, how does your hair just stand up like that?
It gets like that when I get a haircut, when I go to the beach.
It's like your hair's standing to attention.
When I...
It's like, huh? I've never seen
When
anything
I've
that straight
washed
on
it.
you before. That's the straightest thing on you.
No, those ripped jeans.
Girl, they were for us both.
I'm running. I'm running. Anyway,
I
back to...
considered getting ripped jeans again the other day.
I hate
But
you.
like really baggy ones with really big rips.
At those points, those not even pants.
No,
Like,
I know. That's
why
just
you...
fabric.
Yeah.
You know
Too-
I love
too
loose
many-
pieces of fabric
Go to
attached
thrift
to
shops
myself.
for that shit. Don't
Right.
get...
I want to thrift so bad because
Yeah,
there's so
we'll
many.
do it.
Because I've been really
Oh, I'm finishing my diva moment of the week.
Yep, sorry, you're so right.
My diva moment of the week. Acting class. Rediscovering. I was doing my scene that I had practiced. It was a self-taping class. And I had, finished the scene. And the teacher or lecturer was saying that, I need to focus on my, swaying. Because I tend to sway.
Let's do it together.
We're on a fucking boat right now. Anyway, so I thought I had kicked that in university when I studied acting, but and I did, and I think I still do. I think I still don't do it when I'm self-taping here at home, but I think I get like that when I'm in front of new people. So it's just something I have to. It's in the next step in my acting journey. Is that something I have to figure out, and it's probably a good thing. I'm actually really excited.
Bachelor of the Swaying Arts. Yeah, you can't be doing that shit on stage.
Actually, you probably could. Stage is probably the one form where they're not going to notice it that bad because they're so far away.
Can you imagine? But it just gets more and more intense as the things go along, and then you're just like,
He's been drinking.
girl, town drunk is the only role you can play.
And that brings us back to
Okay, Diva. So as I was saying just a second ago,
Yeah.
before I was clocked back into alignment,
Clock back into infinity. Not infinity, affinity.
recognize, I have been on the side of TikTok and Twitter and the internet again because I randomly the other day liked one post about film photography again, and my whole feeds on all three of my platforms immediately went into withdrawals and went, girl, we're back in 2021, give him all the film stuff you possibly can.
slut.
And I went, oh shit, Christ almighty, my whole feed has just been nothing but that. I've lost all my comedy stuff. I'm really quite aggravated, but it was quite refreshing and rewarding because now I'm like back into my creative headspace. And I saw all of these videos and people being like, I found this camera thrifting, and I went, I need to get back on my thrifting grind because the amount of cameras I would find. And here is the cameras I want specifically. I figured out how to color grade film photos in the last week, which is not something I ever properly figured out how to do because when I was last in love with film photography, I convinced myself that they had to be perfect right out of the camera. I was like, I have to figure out what camera and what stock I want to get so they look perfect straight from the camera, which mind you is a great practice to have because it teaches you how to take really good photography as is.
100.
However, I was looking into all the styles of film I like, and I was like, I just clocked myself and I went, girl, every single one of these has been color graded.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So I'm back on my shit with that. I want to get a Super 8 camera. I want to get a little film camcorder, so it's like film stock, and it's like got all the halation around it, so I can film like all our group events, and it can be like really cute and like. Anyway,
And then a camera for filming.
a camera for filming, which I've almost gotten enough to get a Blackmagic pocket.
I'm so
So
excited.
I can't wait to get a Blackmagic pocket, and then I'm gonna get a Digicam. I'm gonna get my Super 8 cam. I'm gonna start taking my photography again on my Olympus, and I am gonna
So
clock back
5
in.
different cameras then.
4.
And then the 5th one you have right now.
That one's the one I'm counting in the 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I'm gonna start using it again.
Oh, okay.
Because now I've figured out how I want to grade those photos.
Sweet, so you're taking it tonight then.
Now, I'm really aggravated because I got a film stock that can't be shot at night. That's in my camera at the moment. Because it's red.
I'll bring my ring light.
Work. Sold. That's going to look really interesting. Because the stock in there, I got it because it was this very fancy, unique stock. And it's like a creative one. And it was called like Amber or something like that because it's literally like a red stock. So if you shoot it at night and use the flash, everyone's just going to look like red demons. But if you shoot it in the day, it's like lovely and warm.
Maybe we should use that.
Anyway, I want to get rid of it. I'm sick of it. I want to get it over. I want to get back to my normal stocks so that I can start because I want to do some specifically. You know what? I could do this guy as my Diva of the Week, but I'm not going to because I'm just going to talk about him instead. Aiden Zamiri is the photographer who just shot Charlie XCX's the magazine cover she was just in.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? That's not GC magazine. It's, what is it?
Just keep talking.
So, I'm sure you saw it, and did you? And
I definitely
Charlie's
did see it.
posting, and that was so like gorgeous to me in the style and the aesthetics of that specific type of film photography. And I then went on a deep dive of Aiden, and I looked into his whole body of work because I was entranced. So I spent like 2 hours just looking into all of his filmography and photography. And what?
No, I'm just looking.
Just go on
Vanity Fair?
Charlie's page. Go to Insta.
Yeah.
Because I want you to see the photo too. And he shot 360.
Oh, shit.
So
Like the music video?
Yeah, and you know the colors and the aesthetics and the style of 360. What it's that one.
Oh!
See, I'm obsessed with how crushed the blacks are, how beautifully like pale but also solid the colors
Works so
are.
well with her black hair.
It works so well with her black hair. It's so like soft and gorgeous. Anyway, I took one of my old film photos. I took some of my old film photos and I threw them into Lightroom, and I just started playing around with what I imagined you would do to achieve that look. And I achieved something incredibly similar. Within about 10 minutes of working at it. And I was looking at this and I went, this is Kodak Gold shot on my Olympus Super Zoom.
Zoom.
With a little bit of color grading. And I'm getting the exact aesthetics I want. I really should have been doing this years ago. So anyway, now I'm fully back on my shit of like, I want to sit down, go through Pinterest, ideate an entire photo shoot, and I want to just start taking photos again. And I want to turn my
We're
main...
really back on our creative shit.
I want to be back on... I'm so back on...
Yeah, we both are. Like, I'm
both
just
are.
shocked. I'm not shocked. We've been doing this. This is our creative outlet.
I don't know, but this whole podcast thing, I feel like it has been such a great spiral for me to fall down and reconnect with my creative being. And I just feel so fully reconnected with all those aspects of myself. And I'm just so excited, bitch, because I'm... I just want all these cameras and I just want to be doing all this creative work and I just want to spend my whole life being a creative being and I don't want to do anything else anymore.
Clock it, me too. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Anyway, so...
Corporate baddie.
So, the concepts of, Huh?
You're a corporate baddie.
No, I'm not a corporate baddie. I'm not a corporate baddie anymore. I escaped corporate. This isn't corporate. This is a corporate.
It's law firm.
Yeah, but that's not...
That's corporate.
No, corporate's like big company. This is like...
Corporate's a type of job, isn't it?
This is fundamentally and soulfully charity.
It's white collar work. It's corporate. It's not charity. You get paid for that.
Yes, but I'm saving the population.
Sister.
Actually, you know what also is probably really helping my mind at the moment and my state of being?
You like your job?
Yes, liking my job is one thing, but being good at my job and getting constantly praised is really... I've really come to terms...
How's that praise kink really coming through?
I've really come to terms with the fact that I have a praise kink and I love attention. And I've been starving myself of those two things because I'd convinced myself that I should be capable of existing with feeling great without the need for attention or praise. And you know what? I give up. I think I'm good enough without it, but I think I can be better with it. So I'm going to accept the fact that I feel good when I'm given attention and praise, and I'm going to exist in that headspace of constantly striving to get that again. If you thought I wasn't attention seeking before, wait until now, bitch. Recognize!
Crazy take.
What are your thoughts on that?
I fear I have no thoughts on that. That's crazy.
Why?
Because...
That's crazy about that.
How are you meant to be a fully formed being if you're looking for validation from other people?
See, that's the difference. It's not validation.
Oh, well, that's how you made it sound.
No, sister. It's attention and praise, which is very different from validation.
Okay, let me rephrase then. How are you meant to be a fully formed person if you're looking for the attention of other people?
Because I think doing the things that garner attention are very closely aligned with me enjoying myself. I think I enjoy myself.
Just enjoy yourself. You don't have to frame it in the way of other people. Instead of looking for the attention of other people, say you're going to do things that capture the attention of other people.
That made my taint tickle.
Oh my god! Talking about I have
talking about your taint tickling.
No. Talking about just moments of realization for me this week. It's been a while since this has happened, but sometimes I'll think something to myself and I'll get full body chills because it's so validating.
Me too, for real.
So I had this moment this week and I was like, you know what? What if after death, we all just do whatever we believe in? Like the Christians go to heaven.
Oh my god, I think about that so often.
The people that believe in reincarnation go and get reincarnated. The people who believe in spirits and ghosts stay as spirits and ghosts, which makes sense because you have accounts of all of these things happening. You have people who have connection to their past lives. You have people who claim to see heaven. I mean, and that might also just be brain damage, but.
That might just be asphyxiation.
That might just be like deathbed, but like, you know, it's
post-mortem.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I probably have thought about this before, but like never this fully realized. And like, I think it was a very comforting thought because it's like, I personally don't know what I really believe in right now. In the sense of like, what comes, you know. Because right now I'm living, so...
That's the thing, right? I've just decided that I want to live to the absolute fullest, and whatever comes after is going to happen inevitably anyway, and whatever it is perfectly fine, because on one hand, I either live in some afterlife capacity where you go on in some other form, or you just stop existing.
Exactly.
And if you just stop existing, it's not like you're going to know.
I don't think I stop existing. That's the one thing I don't believe in.
I don't really believe in that either.
Like, energy can't be destroyed.
That's what I constantly think about. I constantly think about the laws of, like, what is it, physics?
Physics, yeah.
And I go, if energy can't be created or destroyed, how the fuck are you going to kill my consciousness, cunt?
Like, we are literally...
It's not happening.
We're balls of energy. That's what we are.
Balls?
Grab life by the balls.
Teabag. Teabag my soul, daddy. No, because the concept of the afterlife, I feel like I'm in agreement with you. Like, because there's too many... But this is the thing. I'm constantly thinking about the fact that I'm like, okay, there is some kind of... It's like a spectrum, right? Where it's like, on one end, you have the fact that human nature is to make reason out of the things they're afraid of. And because we're so deathly afraid of death in the past, and not having an understanding of what that is, you would create stories around it to make it easier. On the other hand, on the other end of the spectrum, you've got lived experiences, and also not necessarily like people say dying and then coming back, but more so like you know, almost
past
dying.
lives. Yeah.
No, not past lives, like almost dying and then resuscitating or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you do have people with accounts of reincarnation.
Yeah.
Or people of accounts of, I've seen this, or I can do this, or... How much do you believe in, like, all the, like, stuff like, say, astral projecting?
Well, I wouldn't say I believe or not believe it. I'm kind of just like...
That's the thing that really pisses me off, right? I'm like, all these things that have a 50-50 chance of existing, because it depends on the person you speak to, and then how much you trust the people saying that they can do it, and then how much... In saying that, then I sit with myself and I'm like, what reason do a group of monks have for lying like 200 years ago in their own little like circles of like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I feel the same way about psychics or like mediums.
Right?
Like, what reason... Well, I mean, there's been cases, but like, what reason do the people who don't have the fame and don't have the money have to claim that they can talk to the dead? Like, they don't really, because they don't use it for anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And like, I've had my own experience like with that, like the psychic space. And I don't even know how I feel about my own experiences sometimes, because I'm like sitting here going, well, yes, I did experience that, but did I?
Did I do?
Like, yes, I did wake up in the middle of the night to hear thousands of souls screaming at me, but was that just my mind playing tricks on me? I don't know. Also,
No wonder you had to train your brain to turn off when you sleep. This makes sense.
that was past. That was after that point. This was later. This is when I was this is when I'd started seeing like ghosts around, and I was like, well, I've been seeing these my whole life. Maybe I should like try and do something about it. And then so I started studying and practicing actively like clairvoyancy and clairaudience, and then it just got out of hand quite quickly, and I went, all right, packing this up, putting it in a box, throwing it away.
Well, well,
It's nice to know that I could probably do it again. Like there I was meditating on my bed constantly and having visions of people dying, and I was like, all right, this is a little bit much. Like I had a vision of a kid getting kidnapped on a carousel and then being murdered. I had a vision of being in the car, in the back seat of a car while these two people were arguing in the front seat, and then they got into a car crash and died. And then I was like hovering over the crash site where the ambulances came and shit. I had a dream. I don't know. Well, I guess it wasn't a dream. I say I was like literally sitting up on my bed, but then I think to myself, was I just creating these in my head? Was my mind just creating them?
no, that's not true to that. I feel like I've dreamed a future a few times. Like there was this one time that I dreamt that like someone got stung by a stingray, like in the heart. Not Steve Owen.
But like I wasn't asleep. Like I was awake.
Yeah. Did these things come to fruition?
Well, I don't know.
Then I don't know.
Me neither.
Let me finish my story.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah, I dreamt these. Well, I dreamt that. There's more. And then a few days later, there was this woman on the news who got stung by a stingray. Yeah, and then there was this one time that I dreamt about.
Wait, gag.
There was this one time that I dreamt about all these questions on a test, and then literally like a month later, I did this test and they were all on there. And I was like perfectly prepared. That was like the best test I'd ever done. I dreamt that we moved in together before we moved in together.
Well, yes, me too, but that was more
No, but like
a ritual sense.
Not like, I mean, I dreamt that we moved into a house during a hurricane.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And then
I just don't tell anyone about this stuff.
Why don't you tell me?
Because is there any point? Like,
Yes. I want to know.
yeah,
I'm invested in this shit.
yeah.
I want to know what crazy dreams you have that then end up being true. Because we did move in during a hurricane, mind you. I hate that fucking bitch.
Shadow.
Shadow!
She knows she did something wrong.
I want to throw her into the street and make her fend for herself for a month.
You're on camera.
And then maybe she'll come
Child
back and
abuse.
maybe she'll come back and have some fucking
Sorry,
respect.
not child abuse. Animal abuse.
The concept of me locking my kids down and making them fend for themselves. I would never do that. I would never.
Shadow. Hop down. Thank you. Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna ask something. Oh yes. Are you finished with that point?
Yeah. I think
Okay. I was thinking about this throughout this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Do you think people with mental health conditions such as schizophrenia actually just have a connection to some psychic shit that's just so out of control that it presents itself as insanity?
That's a hard one. I feel as though no, but I mean, like, I can't be like 100%. I'm probably gonna lean like 70-30 to the no. Because it's like there's countless and countless research papers about the chemical imbalance of schizophrenia.
True. I was just thinking a lot about like how I watched this whole documentary the other day that just popped up on my feed. Oh my god, I feel like I'm becoming a Facebook mum, the way in which things that are popping up on my feed are like swaying my opinion on the world. But anyway, it was this whole research into the fact that one of the major aspects of society that we've lost in the last 150 years is we no longer have our prophets. And prior to the last 150 years, in most society groups, we always had some kind of prophet in terms of like, you know, just like some kind of shaman or witch doctor or kind of more leaning into the magic realm in a high position in society points, and how losing that has potentially changed how our brains function in a not so positive way, because it was our connection to everything else that could exist. So it was like this whole interesting thing. I wish I had more of it on the top of my mind. But at the interesting point that they made, what?
I don't know. Go on.
Well, I mean, what?
No, I was just gonna say that it kind of sounds like bullshit.
What part of it?
I mean, we still have mediums and psychics.
Yeah, but they don't have high positions in our society anymore.
Oh, you're talking about high positions.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to operate at leader
okay.
levels.
Okay. Yes.
Like
yes.
we
yes.
would always go to those people for
Yes,
advice
yes,
or connection to the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. We've lost our high level person that connects us to spirit.
Yep. All right.
In our community groups, and they were talking about the fact that we lost that has completely disconnected us from that whole side of ourselves, and it's really fundamentally unhealthy for us. And I was like, clock that. But a really interesting point they made was, prior to that, you'd have people running around in those positions going, I am getting this message, I'm hearing this person talk to me, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. And then it just got labeled as schizophrenia. And I went, are you, huh? And I went, I don't know how I feel about that, but I really would like to discuss that with someone. Because I went, on one hand, if someone started running around in our world going, I can hear voices, you'd say they have schizophrenia. On the other hand, who can take you can't make light of schizophrenia, which is like a genuinely fucked up thing. But like, what if the talking wall is actually a message from the other side?
I just don't know. Like,
I think I'm walking on a really fine line here.
Yeah, I agree.
I could feel myself teetering over the.
When it comes to like.
Go on.
When it comes to like stuff like that, like, you know, the historians have discovered that, like, when it came to, you know, the Oracle of Delphi and stuff like that, it was in. I know you weren't talking about that, but that's just the example that I was thinking. That goes into a
very unique case, though.
Fuck. It was empty, thank God.
It didn't smash, thank God.
Is it still recording? Yes.
I just kicked my glass off the table onto the floor.
You know, like back in the. What is that?
The water from my cup.
Oh, okay. What is that?
What is that?
I thought it was pee from your cat.
Yeah. I know you did.
Anyway, Oracle of Delphi. Back into topic. You know, historians discovered that where they reside was the gas.
Yeah. So they were getting
caves.
intoxicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have.
I think that's one of the only cases really of something like that happening, though.
I mean,
there's a few others.
I can't really think of any other known prophets.
There was prophet in. Well, girl. That's a really good point. Well, there's always okay. You have, like I said before, the witch doctor in every, like, most communities.
But the witch
Africa,
doctor was a status, wasn't a. I wouldn't say it was a prophet. Like, it was.
Yeah, it was, because they had connection to spirit. Well, not a prophet, but they would receive. They would have that connection. I'm not just talking about just prophets alone. I'm also talking about
connection to. I thought you were talking about connection to spirit in the case of seeing into the
seeing and hearing and being able to communicate, which is what, to my understanding, witch doctors could do.
I did not know that. Learn something new every day.
Well, and then you have like, your medicine man or woman. They would be that historically could do stuff like that as well. I'm forgetting all the titles now, but there's a lot, mind you.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
Mind you, do we pull out your phone?
Okay. What am I looking up?
You're pulling up. You're pulling out. What are you looking up?
That's the question.
Um.
Go on.
You know what? I actually don't know what to look up to get an answer to what I'm thinking of right now. Because I wanna leaders. Wait. Spirit leaders in communities of the past. I don't know.
Give me a second. I'm looking up something.
Right. Turn up the lights. We're gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the deal? Oh,
it's just coming up as a lot of Bible stuff.
wait. Can I search?
Yeah.
Can you hold this? No, like
Holding.
Thank you.
The silence is real. Honestly, I think when it comes to this topic, I just don't know how much I can speak on it because it's like it's not really something I'm educated too much on. And you know what they say, you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet.
I agree, but it is also interesting to not ignore everything you see on the internet, and also
You can hold with one hand.
okay, thank you, and have critical thinking about what you're consuming, and then go, because I think the fact that the internet's our biggest tool to connect with everything else in the world and the possibility of everyone
The internet's a profit.
That's crazy. ChatGPT is our new prophet. The AI prophet.
Nah,
Girl, that's how people are using it.
Honestly.
Yeah, so you'd have wise women, healers, oracles, priests even would have... There's many accounts of priests in history being like, I am receiving actual messages. I can talk to...
Yeah, but do you think they're
people...
schizophrenia? Or do you think they were just mediums?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm posing the question of, are those two things more entangled than we believe?
To be honest, I don't think so. But I'm not educated. So if I just had my humble opinion, I'd say no.
Okay, let me reframe. What if there is actual schizophrenia and then the actual people with connection are being misdiagnosed with it so that they're no longer believed?
I don't think in any of those accounts, except maybe the Oracle of Delphi, they were considered crazy people, crazy figures.
I'm talking about now, though, because they didn't used to be, but now they would be, and you'd say they have schizophrenia.
Again, I'm just gonna go with my humble opinion and say no.
Okay.
I don't think they're connected.
No. Okay, sorry, I've said this the wrong way. I don't think they're connected. I think they're two separate things.
Okay, let me rephrase then. I don't think they're getting confused with schizophrenia then. That's what I meant.
Really? You don't think so?
No, I just don't think people believe them anymore. But I don't think that they're getting confused for a mental illness.
If they were receiving messages to the intensity that the people even in that history at that point were, I think they would be. I definitely think they would be. Because how are you going to be sitting around all day, every day saying, I'm seeing this, I'm connecting that? Especially when it arises it happens when you're a kid even more frequently.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like your parents, in a society like today's, they go take him to the fucking psychologist. Oh, he has schizophrenia. Lock him away.
I mean...
Shadow!
About to put chicken wire up on the
Chicken wire over the kitchen bench is crazy.
Yeah, but I think that's more of a problem of I think we're quick to diagnose rather than.
Don't piss me off, bitch.
I don't know. I feel like this topic has gotten away from us a little bit.
Okay.
But talking about, figures of high spiritual and ramifications and lovely everything. Welcome to
Case Studies!
Diva is a female version of a hustler.
Of a hustler.
We decided we're only going to do one Diva case study of the week.
We're going to do a communal one for a change. We're in sync this week, actually, I feel.
Yeah.
We're really in alignment.
So last night we went to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Of course.
And obviously...
the incomparable, the effervescent, the stunning
Tim Curry,
Dr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah, we look over. He's just finished singing "Sweet Transvestite," and I look over to Sam, and I'm like,
Diva of the week.
Yeah, Diva of the week. Easy.
We literally were in sync too because we were literally at the exact same moment. We had the same thought. It was so funny.
Yeah, that or the moment where he. Well, they
girl
hack up Eddie.
My first moment what made me think Diva of the week when literally right after Time Warp when you're coming up the elevator and he's just they're just standing there and they're fuck us Alpha going. I literally was looking at, I was like, I need that.
When he was,
I feel like I'm ready to become a sweet transvestite.
When they were walking towards the chair, the throne, during sweet transvestite, and the Transylvanians were just literally on the side of the red carpet, and they were walking.
Every part of that movie was just so fucking incredible.
When they were on. Like near the end on the stage, and then it turns into a pool, and they like just jump into the mist, and then they're just sitting there. All the fourth wall breaks.
Girl, that. So much was happening, but also not much at all. But also so much.
So much. It is. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I do have one question. Maybe the movie is the Diva moment of the week.
Oh, real. I do, girl. I love that he sleeps with all of them. I love that he sleeps with all of them.
He literally sleeps with Rocky, and then he goes to Jenna, and then they go to Brad.
They're going from Janet to Brad. That was iconic. The fact that they both caved immediately. I went, oh, y'all are really turned on right now.
Brad was a gay man.
Right.
Well.
Right. Well.
I don't really know what that means though, because obviously Frankenfurter's an alien, so.
I feel like the whole point of the taboo of it at the time was like the fact that because they fuck around in both genders that they're all attracted to their respective aspects of
clock it
and also the uniqueness of it, the uniqueness, nerve and talent of it all.
Yeah,
the whole alien storyline was so like baffling to me, mostly because I was in and out of consciousness slightly, and I was coming and I was like,
if I had one small critique of the movie, I think it did drag on a bit there towards the end.
Really? I feel like everything was happening so fast.
I feel like they could have cut one song. And that was the song just before Frankenfurter does his solo in the theater. The song just before that.
I'm going to rewatch the last 15 minutes of that movie today, I think.
Yeah, that's only because the Or I'd either cut that, or I'd cut the interaction between Riffraff, Magenta, when they're killing Frankenfurter. That went on for too long, in my opinion. But apart from that, movie's a masterpiece. And it's a really small nitpick. Like, it's not...
small nitpick.
It didn't... Okay, Dragon's probably dramatic, but...
There was only one part I was confused about, really. And that was why the fuck, Eddie? Is that his name, or Meatloaf?
Eddie, the guy who gets killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was he?
He was... His brain was half in Rocky, half in him. That's why he had the cut. Yeah.
Oh. Why did he smash through the thing? Oh, because he was angry that his brain was cut?
Well, that and, I mean, half his brain got taken out, so he's got the same intellect as Rocky. So he's probably just trying to get out of being cold. Basic human instinct.
Being cold?
He was in the deep freezer.
But how did he have a motorbike in the deep freezer?
Does that really matter?
See, I didn't think he was...
You're putting way too much logic to this. It was a spaceship from an alien planet. Right. She made a man out of the gay flag.
Right. No, right. Okay, no. We're back to it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to remember that it was a spaceship.
Yeah.
We're tracking.
Yeah.
Yep, we're all tracking now. We're cognizant. The fact that it's a spaceship is crazy.
But Eddie wasn't an alien.
No.
He was just in love with one.
Oh my god, the fact that they're all aliens is so...
Columbia!
It's so, like, it feels so... That is so of its time.
It feels so left of field, right? Like, not...
No, I think it's right on how people used to perceive those types of people.
Oh, clock.
I think that is the most accurate representation of... Is Rocky Horror from the 70s or 80s? Because it was giving 70s.
It's the 50-year anniversary. Do the math.
So 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was right, 70s.
Yeah.
That's so... That it feels like... Because if you dropped yourself into the middle of the 70s and we were in our full get-ups, wandering around, people would be like, wow, that's so alien to us. Because that's so out of the
Put to death.
norm. Huh?
We would be put to death.
Recognize!
Infamous for a reason.
Infamous!
And I think, Divas, on that note, I think it's time to say au revoir.
Au revoir, ce soir.
And at last be infamous for the rest of time.
Always and forever, infamous XOXO.
Gossip Girl.
Go piss girl. XOXO.
And that's when I realized he had a piss king.
But it's okay because I'm an alien.
Oh, Carrie Bradshaw, you will never be not funny.
Oh my god, Carrie Bradshaw. You know, I got a whole TikTok the other day of going, this is why you should create a column instead of journaling and like do columning instead. And I was like reading it and I went, you know what? I could get behind this. I could live out my fantasy just a little bit.
Anyway, Divas, that's us. Live out your fantasy. We'll see you next week. Where it's our Halloween episode, so we're going to be talking all things horror more than we did this week.
Girl, and it's just me going to be showing whole.
Yeah, that is horror.